Yes, I know it's clickbait, and I don't even have a six-pack anymore. I'm working on that. But since you've clicked on this video, maybe you want to know all about chateau life and life in France and how to paint strip. I am Amadeus, and I'm renovating a 13th century chateau. To be all honest with you, it's just a half. And you're watching my vlog about my new life in France. We need to go buy stuff for the renovation of the shutters. I think we need some few bits and pieces, not much because we have most of it here. Let me take you along to a brico haul. For reconstructing bits, we will need exactly this. So let's see if we can find it. I mean, they have it for sure. Let's see if we can buy one more of these at least. It's not many bits or pieces that need to be reconstructed, but a bit for sure. And I think we'll need more than that. And if we can find a few more of these for the fine, because it's a multi-tool, and I think I want to use this one for sanding. So I think I'll just take this one bit with me. Like this, we can compare it, because I haven't seen fine here. I have seen multi-tools from other companies. So let's see if we can find the same size. It's pieces like that I was talking about that we'll need to reconstruct a bit. And out of all these little green colors, it's this one we're painting it in, James. Okay, so let's go to La Rochefoucauld and get some stuff from the brico. So I was also thinking of getting a new brush, and these are the ones for wood. I think these two are gonna work quite fine because they're fine brush, and I still have a round brush that's a bit bigger and a bigger brush because I don't have a brush like this that's as big as that one. These are a bit bigger, but I think they will be good for that. So let's see, let's just get them and then we'll just see. And while we're here, we can already get some stuff because tomorrow is the 1st of May and it's a bank holiday in France and in Germany as well. So yeah, that's why all the stores are closed. That's why we're getting some bread and just some bits and pieces. Got everything now back home. I threw my DIY outfit on and now I want to try and see how and if I can, on my own, lift up the shutters, the downstairs shutters, and lift them out of their hinges so that we can actually start preparing them for the new color. And what I'd like to do is to use a stripper that I already have. I don't even know why I bought it for, but all of this talk about in the last video, or in the video before last, when we were talking about stripping furniture, I thought like, oh, I still had this stripper somewhere, so I really want to try it on this, because the less I have to sand, the better it will be. And but I do think I want to prepare the shutters before actually doing anything else to it, because just painting over won't do any good, I think. I think I really want to start from scratch there. That actually went really easy. I've got all my tools. I've got the décapant, which is the stripper. It's not a big thing, but I think it should work for one shutter, I hope. And if it works well, we can go back to the Bricomarché tomorrow and buy more and try other paint strippers as well. And maybe I'll also buy oven cleaner then. And yeah, I think now it's all about removing these bits and getting started. Going to go ahead and put gloves on, and then let's try. Ooh, it really started raining now, but the stripper is on, and let's see. It's at 15 minutes, and then we are good to go to paint it. To scrape it, not to paint it. So let's see, let's just wait and see. So working on this now, I can already tell you some things. Probably it will be a bit like, duh, Amadeus, why didn't you know that before? But what I found out is that the more stripper you put, the better it is. Also, with the other side of the shutter, I have tried something that I've seen with McKenna do it. So I applied cling film on top of the stripper to see if it maybe helps to let the stripper really do its work inside. You could really see I could really get huge strips on off where there was actually a lot of stripper. My aim is not to get it perfectly to wood. My aim is to just create a flat surface so that we can have a nice surface to paint on and just get rid of everything that might be a bit weird or not so well done. So yeah, we'll just have to wait now and then I'll continue. And I think I'm out of stripper now, so we'll definitely have to go to the Bricot tomorrow and maybe we'll find a bigger bottle or a bigger can of stripper, which would be really nice. So I'll just keep continuing doing this, working one shutter. Maybe I'll finish it today and then tomorrow I can go to Bricot and get the other stuff for the next 3 shutters. And maybe by the end of this week we'll actually manage. It's Wednesday today, so it's ambitious, I think. One side took me 2 hours, but also with all the mistakes that I made, not applying enough stripper, so I had to reapply stripper weight, and so I think maybe like this it'll work much easier. I sanded it down with multiple sandpapers up until to a very fine grid, and now I am about to put the paint on, which is Little Green's James, and yes. Let's see how this goes. I have to say, I sanded one side, the other side I did with the remover. I'm not really sure if I am a fan of the remover. This now has to dry, and then I don't think it even needs a second coat because the paint is so good. So then we can flip it around and paint the other side, and then we'll have one shutter finished and we can hang it tomorrow. It is non-stop raining today, and it's supposed to be raining the whole next week. I mean, like this week. So yeah, I just finished the first shutter on the other side, so it has some time to dry. Hope it dries in this humidity, but it's not too crazy humid, so I'm positive. And I just got spontaneous guests, bike riders from the States who are doing a long distance bike ride through France, and they got caught up by the rain and were looking for shelter. So yeah, I'm accommodating them tonight so that they're nice and warm and dry. They're by the fire. So that also took some time off my initial plan of like getting stuff done today. But yeah, it's always good to have guests. Be taking care of them tonight, and then tomorrow morning they're leaving, and then we'll just continue. And I think tomorrow morning I also want to go to the Bricot, maybe get some more other stripper. Let's see. I'm willing to try another round of a different stripper, because that stripper, I don't know, one side went really good, the other side didn't. I don't understand. It's the next day and I'm getting ready to go to La Rochefoucauld. So what we do need to get is paint stripper, oven cleaner, because I also want to try a thing with the oven cleaner, just to have a comparison to everything. And I think I also need a bit of paint for the details, you know, for the, oh gosh, what's the name? For all the metal bits, because I think that the paint stripper took a bit of that off as well, and also I think it's good to refresh it. So we'll need black paint for that, and maybe a finer brush for that. So that's kind of my shopping list. It's raining and it's sunny. It's just really weird. We're just driving into La Rochefoucauld. So let's see what we can get here. I guess I want brilliant, not satin. I was thinking plus Saturn, but no, I think that's good. That's the smallest they have. I'll get this. It really took me a while to find the paint stripper, but then I did. So let's try that one, and then we'll go to the normal Leclerc as well to try and see if we can find the oven cleaner there, because the oven cleaner was really expensive there. It was like 10 euros, and I'm not willing to pay 10 euros for oven cleaner. This one is 3 euros, so much cheaper, so going for that one. It is busy here, but it's also 11:30, so it's right before lunch. Some people come here for lunch, others want to get their shopping done before lunch. So that's why I usually go around lunchtime if I want to go shopping, because it's just a lot calmer. But today, oh well, I also just wanted to get a head start on that project now. So yeah, let us go back home and do the next shutter. And I do still feel very odd filming in very crowded places. I don't know how you feel if you are a YouTuber. It still feels a bit odd to just be talking to a camera while walking through people. And people sometimes do stare at you quite weirdly. Just had a bit of lunch and now let's go and change so we can continue. Oh, I think my espresso machine broke again. It's the second one in 1 year. I'm just like, oh, with all the standards and the quality of stuff, I'm just so disappointed at all of this. You keep buying stuff and it costs you lots of money, and then it breaks in like not even 6 months. Like, and then it takes time to take care of it. You need to read about it, you need to see what is it, what might be the problem. And now I wasted another hour just like analyzing the coffee machine, in which I could have actually done something for the chateau. I managed, but sometimes being alone on these kinds of projects just sucks. 1 shutter done, 9 more to go. But I'll just do the bottom row. I hope that I'll have it till the end of this week. This means probably maybe till the end of this video. I'm not sure. I'm giving my best, but I'm really working against time here. It's Thursday today, and tomorrow I still need to go to Limoges, and I have Saturday, Sunday to power through the whole day. So let's hope this will get there. We'll get there. I have to say that I really love this distressed look, and if it would be a cottage, I would just like varnish it now and leave it like this. It looks really beautiful. But also comparing the new, most left one to this one, such a huge difference. I know that it might not seem like it in the video, but in real life, it's totally different. Really. So nice. So beautiful. And the color is almost the same. Just a bit different. A bit more, I don't even know, is somber the right word? Yeah, it seems a bit like, a bit more settled. I got out of the paint craziness and I am on a walk with Aniti. Look at these cuties. Look at them running. They are so cute. I love those cows. I wish they would just live their lives like this and not be eaten. But that's the sad reality of it. Yeah. As a vegan, it does break my heart from time to time knowing that. But yeah. That's a topic for a different kind of channel. But at least I get to have a good time with them, and they seem really happy. They're literally the first cows I ever seen that they just spend their time outside all the time, and they're running and they're really happy, and they seem to be like doing quite good. So at least they're having a very happy life. That's what I keep on telling myself. And then afterwards, I'll try to see if I can paint the other side. do some admin stuff, cook. And time's like going by so quickly. It's just absolutely crazy. I just feel like I'm running behind with all the projects, but oh well, we'll see. We'll make it happen. I'm staying positive. It is the next morning and we are back at it because it never stops. So yesterday we bought this oven cleaner and I really want to try how it's gonna work here and to see if this even has an effect on it or not, or if we can just like use this paint stripper or any other means. It would be a bit cheaper to use the oven cleaner, so just gonna spray it on. I just want to have like one bit of it, 5 to 30 minutes. So we'll have a wait, we'll see how this goes, and we'll see if it helps or not. Maybe it's a cheaper way to strip wood or to strip these particular parts, because with the stripper it's hard because I need to apply a lot of stripper, and stripper is really expensive here, and I couldn't find any like citrus based one that would be a bit more environmentally friendly and also a bit easier to use without like having to wear masks and everything, because I really feel that the fumes are not good from that one. We are going to let this sit for a little while now. I covered it with plastic wrap. I have a feeling that the oven cleaner won't do much. I covered parts of it in plastic wrap, parts I didn't, and then we can kind of compare how it works, how it doesn't work, because I covered other ones with plastic wrap before and let it sit, and somehow it dried it out a bit too much, and I think that's a problem. Once the stripper dries, it's also not really good. You want to keep it like nice and humid. So it's a bit easier on a bit of warmer day. They say to not do it on a too warm day, but actually right now I think the temperatures are not perfect, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. That's number 3. Number 1 and 2 are up already, so I think we'll be able to finish number 3 today. And because I also need to leave to Limoges to drop off my boyfriend, and the big boyfriend name reveal that you've been waiting for, it's Alexis. That's my boyfriend's name. So I'm gonna drop off Alexis at the airport because he has to go to the UK for a few days, and then we'll crack on Saturday, which is tomorrow, and meet my fabulous assistant, Aniti. If you have to wait for something in Germany, usually you say abwarten und Tee trinken. Just wait and drink tea. So that's what I'm doing. Let's have a quick look at this, if this worked or not. This is just the oven cleaner, not much of an effect, as you can see. My verdict when it comes to this is just spend the money and get a good paint stripper. The cling film doesn't help with this one. It makes it actually worse. The best is just to apply a lot of stripper. Wait for 5 minutes because it's the express one, and then just go for it. So I'm kind of determined by now to just get like the most of the layers off. It's 3 layers on these ones. So they've been first painted green, then a dark kind of violet color, and then the color that they were right now. So I think if we can strip out at least 2 of those colors, we'll be fine. I mean, some of them have like green parts, some of them don't. It's a bit like, and also like this particular one, the 3rd one that I'm doing right now, it had a lot of layers. So you know what? I'm just gonna do it as smooth as I can because we're just preparing a smooth surface for the paint to go on. And this one also needs a bit of restoring. Time's also flying. It's already been an hour since we started, so really need to chop in there to get this one finished for today. Off to Limoges we go. First we're picking up Alexis and then we're dropping him off at the airport in Limoges, and then we're going to do some grocery shopping a bit in Limoges. Just dropped Alexis off at the airport and now we're at Pré in Limoges. And we're out. That was a really quick shopping because it's getting full and I really don't like grocery shopping when it's so full with people. Oh, makes me anxious. When you suddenly hear like a weird sound in your house and you hope it's something that's not bad and you see water dripping down from the ceiling. One of the boilers that we installed new had a leak. Oh gosh, I could repair it just now. But yeah, that's not what you want at the end of your day. It's almost 8. Oh gosh. Still gotta keep on smiling and laughing because literally, well, I mean, like, well, at least I realized really soon. And I hope nothing bad happened. I hope it's gonna be okay. It will be okay. It needs to be okay. I need to be okay. It is the next day and it's really hideous outside. It's just like we moved to Bretagne, we're surrounded by rain. And my next approach and my last approach for the last shutter is to actually paint it. I sanded it without stripping it. And now I'm putting the first coat of paint and I will put a second coat of paint because I just sanded it. I wanted to see the difference to kind of know for the upstairs what's the best so I can compare. All of them have been a bit different. Like the first one I think is the nicest one that I have done because it went off really well. I put a lot of stripper on it. So maybe it's worth it to put a lot of stripper and strip it from all the paint and then go for it. Or maybe it's enough to just sand it down and just get rid of the first coat, basically, and then paint it twice. Let's see what's better. The upstairs shutters are also a bit different. So I think they just have one coat of paint on. I'll show you. Can you see? I mean, downstairs are the 2 new shutters, fully painted. Upstairs it's a bit different. It's like they've been painted in a different kind of paint or not the right paint. So we'll just have to see how to deal with them. But anyway, I will need a tower to get to them, to take them off because it's not possible to take them off in any other way because they're just really heavy, and with a ladder it's super dangerous. So I'll have to borrow a tower from one of my neighbors or ask around who has one so that I can do it. But let's see when that happens. Let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe even after the B&B season because yeah, I'll just have to wait and see. But this is the first coat on the 4th shutter. And this is the 3rd shutter drying that I still had like a few bits and bobs that I wanted to correct. So it's getting along, bit by bit. So it seems like we might get finished, and when you watch this video, the shutters will have been painted. I'm already going crazy. Maybe I nailed too many of those fumes from the stripper. Short break and made myself coffee and peanut butter sandwich. I mean, not even a sandwich, peanut butter tartine. So horrible weather. But it's supposed to get nicer next week, so fingers crossed. This is not working. It's been raining the whole day. Just got back from a walk with Aniti. Actually, we didn't get so wet, but it's just like, it's this drizzly rain that's surrounding you. Paint's not drying, it's too humid, it's not working. So I decided to stop it. Tomorrow's gonna be as hideous as today. So you'll see in the next video, effectively on Wednesday, if it worked or not. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're not too disappointed, but it's a life renovation, it's life things, and I can't control the weather. I can't go anywhere else for painting, so it is what it is, and you've got to live with it, right? So thank you so much for following and for watching. If you've enjoyed, then consider subscribing. Give the video a thumbs up if you've liked it. And I shall all see you on Wednesday. All that's left to say is à bientôt et au revoir. Bisous from the southwest of France, and hopefully the weather's going to be nicer. Bye!